Right, let's see. Where were we in our campaign? Let's see. This remains of a disgusting feast. Where's our squad? We're way up here. I had just cleared that out, whatever that was. I want to handle this thing, but I need Grey Boar for this. Okay, so let me use up the army's movement points, and then I'll start heading to get Grey Boar to handle the dragon. I would just teleport back, but I'm researching that right now. Divinity Pillars are still two of my favorites, and Wasteland. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, as well as Pillars of Eternity, were... I played all those, and they were all fantastic. They were all incredible. Okay, so I got the jump on the enemy that time, so I actually get the opener here. Oh, that's a big bug. We'll just do a couple of buffs. This will be fine.
Rely on me. We are the light. They are the dark.
Oh, I didn't even see these dudes. He's already half health though. Get it. Easy. Anyone hurt real bad? Chip's a little banged up. He'll heal though. What kind of loot we get? Weapon and armor of the giant. That one looks like old school Ganon. Ganondorf? Yeah, when he was a big pig guy. Alright, continue. Alright, I'm gonna try to pick up Grey Boar and then come back to handle this dragon quest. No, keep moving. We don't need to stop and rest yet. I can actually step into the city because I need to chat with Irabeth, apparently. Alright, enter. You know, I didn't play the old, like, Link and Zelda games because I didn't have a console. My grandma did. I got two, like most of you, I had two grandmothers. One of my grandmas, though, she was just chain smoking with a Nintendo controller in her hand and cussing at Link. Link and Spyro. She played the heck out of those. And she'd be like smoking and she's like, oh, some motherfucker. And she, like, anytime I went to grandma's house, like the whole place just smelled like cigarette smoke and she'd be cussing at the gold cartridge. And so like most of what I knew was just from watching her play that. A sharp-looking kitsune gives you a quick business-like bow. It's a fox person. Commander, the matters before us are urgent, so let's not stand on ceremony. I am Lady Konomi, the official attaché of Nerosian. Here are my credentials. She presents a scroll adorned with Galfrey's seal. Her Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters diplomatic council. Honestly, I was surprised when Lady Konomi asked me to join this council, but I will do my best to fill the shoes of a trained diplomat. I, like many nobles, have been trained in diplomacy, and in fact I hold the title of Royal Emissary. It is passed down the Arende line. I must say that prior to this day, I employed my diplomatic skills solely to undermine Mendev's international reputation. It is time to break that habit. I imagine preventing international scandals will be just as interesting as causing them. Who knows? I might even enjoy it. What is this council, and why do I need it? To solve matters of politics, of course. The Crusade is more than just battles and sieges. It is the largest military project in all of Avestan, funded by the treasuries of more than a dozen major powers. And each one of those powers, in addition to seeking victory over the demons, also pursues its own goals. The Diplomatic Council will manage this tangle of political interests and prevent the Crusade from losing the favor of influential benefactors. While we're at it, ensure that Nerosian remains satisfied with the state of affairs. After all, for the last 100 years, the entirety of the Mendevian politics has revolved around the Crusades in some shape or form. That is why the capital sent me here to observe, offer suggestions, and keep the diplomatic situation under control. I see. So you've been sent to keep an eye on me. Whatever gave you that idea, Commander? I'm not an overseer. I'm your loyal advisor. I do not intend to meddle in the way you run things, just consult with you in cases where the price of error is too high. Put your trust in me and we'll get along swimmingly. Wait a minute. I don't understand what this is supposed to be, Julia. Am I clawing Bram? Am I trying to kill him with my fingernails? I don't understand this. I don't know what's going on there. After all, none of us here want to see Shellyax and Druma at each other's throats trying to settle their dispute by using their influence on us as political leverage. Am I wrong? And I doubt you would like it if we made enemies in the ranks of Nerosian nobility who would attempt to undermine your war effort. This won't happen as long as you trust my experience. What's on the agenda today? I hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Nerosian is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use their words, you are out of control and fancy yourself an independent leader. It wouldn't surprise me if you encountered supply disruptions in the near future. I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital you haven't forgotten about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. Are you serious right now? A parade? We're in the demon war zone. If we need to demonstrate that we're keeping Nerosian in mind, why don't we invite the capital's high priest to Dresden for a religious festival? It'll be appropriate, and the church's support will shield us from the accusations of schemers. Pander to the naysayers. I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor. This is your victory, and if Cousin Galfrey wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. What? I don't want to do any of these things. We've got bigger fish to fry. What did I do to incur Nerosian's discontent? You were too good. You reclaimed Kenabris. You won the Battle of Dresden. You're a menace to the world wound. Your authority grows, and the influence of the Queen's confidence diminishes. This creates the impression that there's only enough space for you at the top. The members of the Royal Council are afraid you will muscle them out of the political arena altogether. After all, if you're doing so well, maybe Her Majesty doesn't need them that much. Therefore, they might try to discredit you, impede your war effort, reduce the scale of your victories, make some concessions, and they'll see that you're open to negotiations. Alright, hold on. Let me look at what this does. Energy point increases by 20%. Finance points increase by 10% for 30 days. Cost of recruiting mercs reduces. Material point income reduces by 25%. Ow! Finance points increase by 10% for 30 days. Okay. I don't want to do a religious festival, and there's a negative effect to doing a parade in my honor. So I guess let's celebrate the Queen. She's at least up here fighting on the front line. I'm glad you've listened to my proposal. Making friends in the Royal Council will go a long way. It's good that we've got off on the right foot, Commander. There will be plenty more issues requiring your decisions soon, but I do not doubt that we'll handle them just as expediently. Who's this guy? Captain Odan. Captain Odin salutes you and looks over the military council intently. Our intelligence was correct. Kamorzader's host marches on Dresden. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down our forces with nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he will act differently. This is going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of power. When the enemy moves in on our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defensive position. To prepare our army for this battle, I propose to pass a reform and increase the presence of ranged troops in our ranks. I believe light armored slingers, a great number of whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for all purposes. Light armored slingers. And once the demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I say we only recruit experienced, seasoned rangers who have traveled far and wide and know how to defend themselves in any situation. Oh, are we getting ranged troops now? Captain Odin... Oh, hold on. Captain Odin is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be of exemplary quality to complete the task at hand. I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have and have them undergo rigorous training until they become true marksmen. Yeah, I think I want marksmen. I think, isn't that what I've been looking for that for a while? All archers are promoted to rangers. Let's see. 18 to 20, 85 hit points. Way less hit points, way more damage. Like, 25 hit points, 36, 38 damage. Poorly trained, but cheap and numerous. Slingers are barely better than archers, but you get a lot more of them. Let's get marksman. Rigel nods silently. I hope these measures will be enough to repel Karamsida's onslaught, and if not, those who come to take our place will learn from our mistakes and fare better. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. Do I need to rest? Yeah, I do need to rest. Let's do that now while we're here. For some reason, I just remembered that moment when you sleep in Skyrim and then the Assassin's Guild kidnaps you. The Leper's Smile, what a fitting name. I find this place and the Veskiverse infesting it equally repulsive. What they do to their victims, it is so hideous, so grotesque, I cannot stand to watch it. Yes, the name is pure poetry, is it not? I rather like to think of it in a positive light. Once upon a time, there was a poor leper, and even he had something good in his life, and so he smiled, as brightly as the sun. And then a swarm of venomous flesh-eating demon insects was unleashed upon the world. The end. Hey guys, happy Saturday. What's up, Althar? How you doing? Alright. I wonder when I get the next mythic rank, and I can try to make Undead Bard. Night Gamblers. No, we're just gonna exit the whole area. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. No, I needed, hold on. How do I change my party? Well, shoot. Hold on. We'll do it. We got a few different things to do. I gotta get the dwarf to hunt the dragon. Fatal Soldier. A skilled crafts would do some work on the relic. When Stallenvane turned to evil, his battle hammer was reforged into a glaive named Soulshear, and charmed by a demoness named Minago. Now this weapon is in his crusader's hands, and they can decide whether to use his power. Cleanse Soulshear. Plus 3 adamantine glaive gives you 2 additional daily uses of lay on hands fervor and channel energy if you possess them. Leave it as it is. Well, then what was the point of this? Charm it. When you are wielding this, your mount gets a +3 bonus on saving throws and +3 bonus to CMD. That's disappointing. So there's no way to make it become better than what it was before. Soulshear Glaive became the disgraceful symbol of Stallenvane's falling. The dark spells cast by demons named Minago filled it with force. Now the sinister weapon will be turned against the demons of the world wound. Okay. The quartermasters brought cats to Dresden so they would keep the stores safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat to sneak into the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are ready to start hunting cats, but the quartermasters are against it. Oh. Let's see. Leave the cats be. Adds 4,500 logistics points and loses leadership points. Get rid of cats. Adds leadership but lose logistics. Ask the cult of Bastet for help. Energy points income increases by 1. Sure. So Seal, remembering the cult of Bastet, poorly known in Aveston, sent a few letters to Osirion. Priestesses of the goddess of cats are willing to identify the demons and remain to care for the cats. Their knowledge of divine rituals will prove useful to the crusade. Wow, we just like hired some Egyptians to take care of this. 23 days on the ziggurat. Okay. Alright, so now I need to grab the dwarf. Remember to check gear on Shulk now that you got a weapon back. True that. Yep, there we go. Alright, so she's got Soul Shear again. That's a bummer. I went days without that because I thought it was going to get improved. Alright, we're going to, what is this? I gotta talk to Irbeth again? Okay. Or no, actually no, she never talked to me the last time. Alright, I'll talk to her and I gotta remember to grab the dragon hunting dwarf on the way out. I don't know, but I've just had ads and pop-ups for Mukluk's freaking winter wear stuff. What? Really? My winter wear? That's funny, actually.
I know the way.
Let's see. Irabeth's eyes are vacant. Her thoughts are clearly somewhere far away. Seeing those, she snaps to attention. Hail, Commander. How's the Eagle Watch doing? Everything is going well. I was wary of handing over the reins at first. I was afraid that everything would fall apart without Anivia and me, but I took a risk and left a very clever lad in charge, a tiefling as it happens. He infiltrated the cult alone. They couldn't imagine a tiefling wouldn't be on their side. He exposed an entire cell. I personally knighted him just before the city was attacked. Of course, there were many who weren't happy about it, but it's not my job to make people happy. He hasn't disappointed. He has built up the Order's ranks again and is running everything so smoothly it's as if the demon attack never happened. He's proven more than once that I left Kennebrus in good hands, but I admit it's still strange to think such a small order as the Eagle Watch now has 2 chapters, one in Dresden and one in Kennebrus. Alright, I'm not sure what I needed to talk to her about, so I'm gonna click this because it seems like something. We need to talk about what happened during the attack on Dresden. We shouldn't talk about it. It was a moment of weakness, but you brought me to my senses. I swear it will never happen again. The half-orc salutes you sharply. For a moment, you once see the Irabeth who was ready to protect the Defender's heart to her dying breath. Thank you for still trusting me, more than anyone else does in this crusade, even more than I trust myself. Despite your words, Irabeth obviously feels unworthy of her commander's rank. Changing her mind will require more than platitudes. Perhaps you could bolster her by appointing her to a position where she can work more closely with rank-and-file soldiers than those whose faith in her commander remains undimmed. I don't know how to do that. Probably going to be at the table. New event. Yep, there we go. It's at the table. Okay. All right. Who is that? Edison. Thank you, buddy. Mukluk Douglas about that'll be Rachel, Dasquad the fourth, this is Johnson, stuff is the third. We'll you SG, Vondagun, and Edison to the lap. Hope you enjoy us. Entertainment is on the way. Crank up the speakers, Dutchess, the speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Alright. The dwarf is like a stab person. Wait a minute. What? Does he have, like, pick lock? Can he come in place of the archer for this one mission? No. No, he can't. I mean, he's melee. I could bring him in place of Shulk. I don't really want to. I think that's the only way it'll really fit in the party, though. Feels bad. He's gonna be caffeine-free, zero-calorie diet Shulk. Alright. He's got some level ups. Slayer, yeah, sure, whatever you were. We'll just keep leveling whatever skills you had. And what do we got here? Slayer has Crippling Strike. You perform attacks on opponents with precision that the blow weakens and hampers them. Damage by seeing attacks also 2 points of strength damage. Dispel magic. A lot of weird stuff here. Opportunist. You can make an AoE against an opponent who has just been struck for damage in melee by another character. Oh, wow. That could be big because all the animals attacking. There will be a lot of those. Alright, and then he gets a mythic thing. Just something offensive. Something stabby. That's not bad. Your shadow spells are 20% more real? I have no idea what that is. Thundering blows. Once per round, when your melee attack misses, you deal 2d6 sonic damage to all enemies at 2d. Oh, that'd be good. That would be good for someone dual wielding and getting a handful of misses. And he gets another one. Mythic Sneak Attacker. Sure. Wait a minute, I saw something else that was good. Let's get two, Mythic 2-weapon fighting, actually. And he gets another thing. Ah. How dare he get so many level ups. Leading strike. Okay. Alright, quick save. We've got something going on here. Maybe the Erebeth thing? Yep. Erebeth's breakdown, which occurred before the assault on Dresden, still haunts her mind. She should be reminded she was, is, and will always be a hero in the eyes of the soldiers by appointing her as a commander of a small squad of Crusaders. Unfortunately, because Erebeth is occupied as squad leader, her duties in the Crusades command have to be transferred to someone else. Okay. What else we got? Fate of the Voracious Jumble. Oh, this was like that weird mass of like flesh and stuff, wasn't it? Wait, do I have the marksman thing? Or did it already happen? Oh boy. Where's, oh, getting excited. Hang on a sec. So, wait, they got, like, condensed? My 100 and something archers became 33 marksmen? Oh man, it's gonna be so easy for those to, it's gonna be so easy for those to get killed. Okay. Alright, so this army here needs to meet up with my main one. Because, like, they could take one shot and then the whole stack would be dead. Alright, let's tap quick save. I want to use up their movement. How tough is this? 120 marksmen. Well, now I know that marksmen are very glassy. I could probably kill them with a spell. Alright, I just quick saved. What are these guys? Rogues? Okay. Alright, let's try to take that out. I'm betting my flame spell can delete them instantly. Yup, they gone. Alright, marksman. 36 dead. Are these guys evil? Nope, chaotic neutral. So we don't need to do smite evil on them. Alright, those are gone. Move the zombos forward. Oh wow, shield bearers are gonna be sturdy. Pulls the unit to the top left border of the battlefield. You know what? If I'm gonna use Harpoon, I need to not have my archers start there. We're gonna try to fix that later on. Like, we're gonna move my range guys down here to the bottom right. Alright, looks like the skeletons kill the most of these each round. They really are pumping a ton of DPS, but I hope the range doesn't one-shot your marksman. Yeah, that's gonna be the concern. Is just like one spell from the enemy just kills the whole stack, and then you can't heal them. Until you get like a stupid number of them. I kind of wish there was a button to, like, auto melee resolve. You know, just spam melees until the end of the battle. But, you know, not just auto resolve, because many games like this, if you just hit auto resolve, it'll use a bunch of your mana, and I don't want to do that. I mean, just literally, just everybody's, you know, just auto attack until it's over, just to resolve it. I didn't expect it to turn my 100 and whatever archers into 33 marksmen. I thought they would be 100 and whatever archers would become 100 and whatever marksmen. Are flanking or facing used in this game mode? Not that I know of. It says it'll do the same damage no matter which angle I hit this guy from. How do these guys compare to zombies? 161 hit points, 19 armor, 92 hit points. Okay, so they have 1 less armor, but more health than zombies do. But they are tanky dudes. Alright, so we've got 783 skellies, 748 zombies. 73, so okay, so we got like 30 zombies there. Wait, it said demon army approaching. From where? Did you guys see that? There was a message that said demon army approaching. Core of the Riddle is now available to me. I don't know where that was. Okay. Alright, that army has no movement left. Alright, so then we got these guys. Okay. So we're gonna take them and go toward Grimwood. And that'll take more than 24 hours, so it'll go over to the next day. Wait, there, again, Demon's army approaching. Muckin' where? I don't know how that works. I've not yet seen the town get it. Alright, hold on. Just in case. Save. Alright, let's hit stop for a second. And can this army move again? Yes, it can. Okay, more archers. The demon armies move at the start of your turn and only if your camera can see them. Otherwise, you have to keep track of where they are on the map and be ready to reinforce whatever stronghold they're moving to. But if they take a stronghold, you can just take it back, right?
Paladins I've met before behave very piously. They abhorred frivolity of any kind. You're not like that at all. You're not afraid to be yourself.
The paladins you're talking about? They were easy to break, right? It's easy to break someone who's running from themselves.
Wow. Didn't expect Sela to bash other paladins in that sentence. Oh, there we go. There's some movement. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. What's the stats on that? Alright. Let's intercept that. Sela, yeah, I mean, I remember 2 separate occasions where people like, Sela, stop drinking, and I started having Bram flashbacks. Like, put the alcohol down! Alright, what are those dudes with the harpoon? Cultist mages. Alright. We're gonna use arrows to kill the Ellies and fire to kill the... I don't want them to shoot a fireball or something. I don't know what they can do. Uh-oh. Okay, that was like a buff or something. I got scared. $52 skellies roasted. 2,000 damage. Dude, those marksmen are disgusting. -4. I think it. I mean, you could do lay on hands.